Yeah, ego in a perfect world, it's just me and you. Hey, but girl, let's just wait till this party through. Yeah, cause I feel great, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I got this fruit punch in my cup. Night just getting started, I'm already doing too much. Reach down in my pocket, my wallet missing, boy, tighten up. Party all on the rooftop, might just fall off if I jump. That's when you showed up. Okay, I'm 19, few bright dreams, few visions. Want a few nice things, income stream, 8 figures. Ay, okay, my phone off, too much sauce, I'm dripping. I got it shaking like 9-9, that 2,000, no limit. Nigga, no limit. Mama said, boy, you a soldier. Hey, them other niggas can't survive, yeah. Hey, boy, I heard you got it locked up. Hey, let's skip the talk and get the vibe, yeah. Hey, and I remember all them long nights. Hey, eating now we getting fair right. Yeah, and I just want my neck froze up. Yeah, sound like a damn headlight. Hey, swear I was too lit when you caught my eye. I had to try to act not too surprised. I know you came in here just with your friends, but I cannot help but pull you to the side. And I said, this a song that I wrote for you. Hey, it go in a perfect world, it's just me and you. Dang, but girl, let's just wait till this party through. Yeah, cause girl, I feel great, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I got this.
What a wonderful world.
On savait que ce voyage serait rempli de premières fois.
Oui, bah d'ailleurs, un an autour du monde, c'est un peu une première fois.
Ouais, c'est vrai. Comme on n'avait jamais vécu en camping-car, c'était l'occasion idéale de profiter de ce mode de vie dans un pays adapté.
Malgré le sentiment de liberté, il y a tout de même un quotidien qui s'installe. La recherche régulière d'une dump station pour vidanger les eaux usées. Ça pue.
Faire le plein d'eau potable, ainsi que les transformations quotidiennes de notre logement selon nos 2 besoins primaires.
Manger.
Et dormir.
Le choix des lieux au campé est impressionnant en Nouvelle-Zélande.
Il nous fallait quand même régulièrement payer pour avoir de l'électricité et recharger les batteries. On traverse rapidement l'île du Nord avec un arrêt pour l'événement tant attendu d'Axel. Puis nous voguons vers l'île du Sud qui va nous ravir par ses multiples facettes.
Des plages immenses, surplombées de dunes de sable à perte de vue.
Des points de vue à couper le souffle. Des formations rocheuses surprenantes.
Des lieux sacrés pour les Maori.
Dont la magie est presque palpable. d'immenses montagnes déversant le flot de multiples cascades en cette période de fonte des neiges.
De gigantesques fjords comme celui de Milford Sound.
Et une rencontre mémorable avec les dauphins d'octobre.
I'm Brian Anderson. I'm from New Zealand. I'm living in Waikouaiti, which is a little village just north of Dunedin in the South Island. I'm now 70 years old. I didn't expect to get to this age, but I don't feel very old. I feel younger inside. But when I look in the mirror, I see an old man. As you can see, we enjoy the bird life here. We are on the edge of the Hawkesbury Lagoon. It's the oldest wildlife refuge in New Zealand. People arrive in New Zealand and they say you have everything in New Zealand in a small package that we can find anywhere else in the world. We have a desert, we have mountains, we have glaciers, we have all of the things that people go to find in other countries. One of the difficulties we have in New Zealand is because we are a long, thin country in the middle of a very stormy ocean. Our weather changes. The sun comes out and then it rains. The change is very quick.
Si nous passons quelques jours chez Brian, ce n'est pas vraiment par hasard.
C'est la conséquence directe d'une vieille histoire d'amitié qui a débuté grâce à une voiture.
This is the car that began our adventure, our French adventure. When I was parked in a camping ground in Greymouth, there were two young Frenchmen who came and walked by the car. And I said, "You are welcome to come and look at the car if you wish." And they said, "It's all right, thank you very much." And I thought, that is not a Kiwi accent. I asked where they're from, and they say, "We are from France." We enjoyed each other's company very much. Later in the day, when we were driving down the road, they overtook us and gave a big wave out the window. So I signaled for them to stop, and I gave them my phone number and said, "When you come to Dunedin, you must give me a phone call." Several months later, the phone rang, and it was Matthew. They stayed in Dunedin for several days, and then they were to go to Christchurch to pick up a friend, and his name was Manu. It's a very interesting name because Manu is a Maori name also. When it came time for them to leave, they said, "If you come to France, we will show you France." And I thought, this won't ever happen. It's very kind, but it won't happen. About 6 months later, I woke up in bed one morning and I said to my wife, "I'm going to France." And she said, "I knew you would one day." So I contacted Matthew and made the arrangement, met up with them again, and met up again with Manu. If I had been driving a brand new car, this would not have happened. It's because it was an old car and it was interesting. And so that began the great French adventure. And now we have Manu's cousin, Mikael. I'm very pleased that they have come to visit. The whole family. It has made me once again speak a little French. But their English is so good, I don't need to speak much.
Nous remercions infiniment Brian et sa famille.
Puis nous allons fêter Noël.
J'ai un appareil photo, j'ai un appareil photo. Eh ben, il est pas sur là! Cool.
Et on repart à l'assaut de cette formidable île du Sud. Vous voulez pas le faire en France, vous voulez le faire en Algérie.
Mate. You.
Ce qui est génial à ce moment-là, c'est qu'il nous reste encore toute l'île du Nord. On décide de longer par l'est, de traverser le parc Teurewera, où se cachent des lacs sublimes.
Le centre de l'île, quant à lui, nous offre un environnement très géothermique. I can't stop! I'm already late!
Late for what?
I'm going on an adventure! T'as l'air bizarre.
La péninsule de Coromandel sera notre dernier grand parcours.
Un doux mélange de plages, falaises, forêts et anciennes mines. La Nouvelle-Zélande est inépuisable. S'il a été difficile de résumer ces 2 mois en vidéo, les années ne suffiraient pas à la parcourir.
And eyes, and ears, and mouth, and nose, and jaw, knees and toe.
Excellent!